when it comes to detachment, it plays a big part in self-love. Indifference अक्सर fear से आता है. It's stemmed in fear. Detachment is a very misunderstood concept, I feel.
Hi, my name is Rajveer.
Hi, my name is Nikhila, and
Welcome to the Zen-G podcast. Yeah, so you were talking about detaching and stuff. So, like setting boundaries in a way.
okay.
Is that.
You want to talk about detachment?
Yeah, let's talk about detachment.
Okay, fine. When it comes to detachment, it plays a big part in self-love.
Okay.
Okay, because detachment is a very misunderstood concept, I feel.
I agree.
है ना? एक होता है indifference
And
और
there's
एक होता है
detachment.
detachment.
There's a difference between it.
है ना? Indifference अक्सर fear से आता है. It's stemmed in fear.
Okay.
Because I am now shutting myself down because this thing in the past has hurt me a lot. This has caused me a lot of pain. So now I don't want to indulge. ना मुझे सुख है इसको लेके, ना मुझे दुख है, ना मुझे कोई मोह है, ना माया है, ना कुछ है. I am just indifferent. Right? So it happens out of a place of fear. Because the minute I take interest in it, I don't know how far this will go and how badly I'll get hurt into this.
Right.
Making sense?
Makes
Resonating? Right?
Yeah.
When you are detached, it genuinely does not affect you because you have all your focus inward. So now the outward world is not impacting you as heavily as it impacted you before. Right? Because even whatever situation you are in, it just takes you a second. So I will say that this happens when you are in some different state of mind. You've achieved so much of inner peace, so much of realization, so much of enlightenment. I have seen many spiritual gurus. I've met a few of them who are actually in that state that they can quickly detach and go inward and find that peace so well that they don't get affected that easily. To anyone, towards anyone, towards anything, it does not, material things do not take away their calm or their peace of mind.
Right.
So that would be detachment. And I would say that is like the highest form of self-love.
Detachment.
Yes.
Was. So because you're still at peace no matter what happens around you.
Not just that, Rajveer, you are also able to take all the tough decisions.
Wow.
True?
Yeah.
So you are able to, if you're supposed to be disciplined, then that is self-love but tough love at the same time.
Right.
Making sense?
Makes a lot of sense.
So for that, you have to be detached. You see a person who is training for military. They will understand what I'm talking about. They wake up at that time. They sleep at that time because they're training for a purpose. They are very clear कि border पे जाके मेरे हाथ में ढीले नहीं पड़ने चाहिए. I have to be on my A game. I have to give my best for my motherland, for my country, and that is what I'm doing for my love towards my country. It is the highest form or highest expression of self-love that I am doing what I really love to do. I am professing my love for my country, and that is my purpose. That is the life that I am living. And उस चक्कर में अगर मुझे सुबह 5 बजे भी उठना पड़ रहा है तो मुझे कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है.
Because they're into that higher purpose.
Correct. If we are talking about any codependent or a toxic relationship, obviously a breakup is going to hurt, right? Because you are so, however bad the fights are or whatever it is, you are used to that person. You are used to the companionship, you're used to the messaging, the communication, and all of it spending time together. So some parts are really bad, other parts are amazing, but at some point you have to make that choice. You have to take that tough decision of breaking up. Either your priorities are different, you don't want same things, or this is getting toxic, or this is getting codependent, but you have to step away, no?
Right.
And that stepping away involves a lot of courage, lot of discipline, but you step back, right? And then you become okay, you're fine. After a point you move on with your life, and when you look back you feel that acha kiya, this was
Retrospection was a good decision.
and for making that kind of decision also, you need that kind of self-love and that kind of detachment.
Also, as you said about indifference and detachment, the indifference arises from fear. How does one know if they are actually becoming detached to something or someone, or becoming indifferent to them? How does one know the difference if they are going down detachment or indifference?
The I would say distinction would be peace. If you're indifferent, but you're still finding a lot of peace in it, because if you are okay, so you're avoiding someone, okay, or you're indifferent to whatever they're saying or doing, and you're making a conscious effort to put that boundary, right? So now, as your common friend with that person, if I'm ever bringing the topic up in front of you, okay, and if you go inside and check with your own emotions, and you see that, oh my god, this is rattling me out, I need to set a boundary with Nikhila right away. Making sense that, you know what, तुम दोनों का जो भी है, मुझे उसके बारे में बात नहीं करनी है, तो तुम प्लीज टॉपिक चेंज कर लो. And I would definitely want you to set that boundary with me, because whatever it takes for your mental health well-being. But if that is happening, then you know that there is some baggage that is still not,
Being resolved.
yes. It's not, I'm not over it completely. There is some suitcase to be unpacked yet. तो अभी करना है अभी कर लो, बाद में करना है, do it at your own time, but then that's indifference.
Okay, so if you're closing down that,
Yeah, consciously to protect
Consciously.
yourself.
and what would a detached person do that? And what would a detached person do in the same scenario?
First of all, a detached person, would set a direct boundary with that person. Try and talk it out, clear it out. अगर नहीं हो रहा है तो change pathways, right? But if a third person is still talking about it, they will not give their energy in that conversation. They will just not contribute.
Fair enough.
है ना? They will wait very, very patiently for either the topic to change or move on or do something else. But it will happen very naturally, because they know that this is not my path. This is not where I want to go. So I am not going to put my energy into it. है ना? And that would be a very conscious choice that they make.
Makes sense.
Effortlessly हो जाता है.
You just, whatever the other people are doing, you just want to go.
It doesn't matter to
It
me.
doesn't matter. About setting that boundary and stuff. So, thank you guys for watching. Do hit us up with a lot more questions so that we can discuss that in later episodes.
And please do like, subscribe, share, comment, and follow us for more such content. And if you have any questions that you want to address you want us to address in our podcast, then do type it in the comment section. Okay, do that, guys.